Imagine you are trying to determine if there is a significant difference in the median total payment between two cities that a taxi picks up. You decide to create a box plot to observe the total fare per pickup city. This plot gives you some ideas about the difference in the total fare between multiple cities, but doesn't give you insights into what you are looking for. Would it be nice if you can add statistical annotations on a box plot as shown here? That is when stats annotation comes in handy. What is stats annotation? Stats annotation is a Python package to optionally compute statistical tests and add statistical annotations on plots generated by Seaborn. To install stats annotation, type pip install stats annotation. To learn how to use stats annotation, let's first start with loading the dataset of taxis in New York from Seaborn. We can see that there are quite a bit of filters about a taxi trip. In this video, we will only analyze the relationship between pickup borough and the total fare. Let's start with finding the median total fare for each city by using group by and aggregation. We can see that the total fare for taxis that pick up customers from Queens is the highest, followed by Bronx, Brooklyn, and Manhattan. To get the better idea of the distribution of the total fare per city, we can create the box plot for the total fare per city using Seaborn. Here, the x-axis is pickup borough and the y-axis is total. And the x-axis will follow this order. Cool, we can see that the median of Queens is the highest, even though its distribution spread down more than the others distribution. Now to determine if the median fares between two cities are significantly different, we will add statistical annotation on the plot using stats annotations. First, we will get all possible combination of two cities for the comparison using either tools combinations. Here we can see that we have all possible combination of two cities. Now we are ready to add statistical annotation to the plot. Specifically, we will use the Mann-Whitney U-test to compare two independent groups. The Mann-Whitney U-test is a non-parametric equivalent of two sample t-tests. It doesn't make any assumption about the distribution of a population. The null hypothesis is that the total fares of the two cities are equal. The alternative hypothesis is that total fares of two cities are not equal. To use stat annotation, start with importing annotator from stat annotation, then create a box plot using Seaborn like how we did before. Create an annotator object using annotator where the first argument is an axis, the second argument is a pairs of groups to compare. We will also supply annotator with data, x-axis, y-axis, and the order of the bar. To use Mann-Whitney test, we'll configure the test to be Mann-Whitney. Lastly, we call the method apply and annotate, then show the plot. The output of the code is a plot with star annotations. To get more details about these stars, scroll up to the output and you can see the meaning of the stars. The smaller a p-value is, the stronger evidence there is in favor of the alternative hypothesis. And S stands for not statistically significant. In this plot, we can see that there is a significant difference between most pair of cities except Manhattan and Brooklyn. If you don't like the star notation and want to add p-value to your plot instead, specify text format equals simple. You can see that now we have p-values instead of stars. The source code of this video can be found at the description of the video.